Good afternoon. It's tea time number 25. We're halfway to 50. I just thought about the stimulus check that just got, or the stimulus bill that just got passed and signed by the president. Wondering if I'm going to take all the stimulus money that I receive and invest into some tea. But that's for a future moment. Right now, we have a tea to review. So let's get our water boiling and talk about today's tea. As our water gets hot, let's talk about today's tea. Today's tea is Red Refresh by Trader Joe's. It's an herbal tea, caffeine-free, and there are 20 tea bags to the box. Let's read this tea's description. Trader Joe's Red Refresh tea is a tart herbal hibiscus tea with a twist. Dried hibiscus flowers give the tea its deep red color and slight tanginess, while the other ingredients add an enlivening burst of flavor. Enjoy Red Refresh either hot or over ice. Want to mention here on the front it says a zesty blend of hibiscus, lemongrass, peppermint, orange peel, and wild cherry bark. Let's now take a look at this tea's brewing instructions. Hot tea by the cup. Bring water to a boil. Pour over tea bag, steeping 4 to 6 minutes. Sweeten if desired. Iced tea by the pitcher. Pour 2 cups boiling water over 4 tea bags in a heat-resistant container. Steep 4 to 6 minutes and remove tea bags. If desired, add sweetener while tea is hot. Add 2 cups cold water and chill. We have our boiled water here. Let's take a tea bag. And steep for 6 minutes. Once that time is up, let's try our tea with an open mind. Sometimes we forget how fast we're capable of having a thought. From time to time, I'll be thinking of something and go down some rabbit hole, some storyline, some thought that leads to another thought that leads to another one. And I'll think a lot, and then I'll look up and not even a minute has passed. And it makes me think just about my relationship with time, how I perceive time. I've noticed that when I'm super tired, things around me, the world, will seem like it's moving really fast. But if I'm really well rested, the world seems slow and perceivable. I notice things. Anyways, our time is up. Let's try our tea and experience for the first time this Trader Joe's blend. This tea has such a pleasant smell and taste. It smells to me like a lifesaver almost, like very much candy-like, but very smooth tea, not very aggressive, doesn't have that much of a bite, but I do enjoy the overall flavors I'm getting so far. Reminds me very much of those like raspberry lemon zingers that Celestial Seasonings makes. Even though I haven't rated those yet, I plan to, and I remember having those a lot as a kid. So, but what I'm getting from this mostly is lemon, orange, candy-esque. Peppermint level is kind of nice. It's like really subtle, so it just brings up the flavor rather than like tasting like peppermint. Let me take a couple more sips and give you guys a rating. But that's the overall taste I'm getting. Slightly tangy. Nothing hibiscus, obviously, tasting that. But nothing surprising at all in this tea. This tea is exactly as advertised. This tea is a 7-1. I am not surprised. It's exactly as I was expecting it. Maybe a little bit more flavor to it. But the balance is relatively traditional. I think if you look for a hibiscus tea, it's going to be this deep red color, and you're going to have this tang similar to like a lemon or orange, have some like fruity aspects to it, maybe a little bit of a punch. But this is kind of exactly what I was expecting, so it's nice. It's kind of, sometimes it's almost nice to not be surprised by tea. Like, sometimes you're surprised in a bad way, and in a good way. But it can be quite nice just to have a tea that you're like, this is exactly what I wanted. I feel like a lot of black teas are that way. But that's our review. Thanks for sticking around and checking out yet another awesome, amazing tea review. I hope you can join me for the next one. And until then, cheers.